Hi guys, the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, has changed his position a number of times since the 7th of October 2023 when it comes to Gaza. First it was about getting the hostages back. Then it became, well, we need to destroy Hamas militarily. And now, as he was speaking to Fox News, it seems to be the case that he wants to occupy or control all of Gaza. Have a listen to this.
Will Israel take control of all of Gaza?
We intend to, in order to assure our security, remove Hamas there, enable the population to be free of Gaza, and to pass it to civilian governance. That is not Hamas and not anyone advocating the destruction of Israel. That's what we want to do. We want to liberate ourselves and liberate the people of Gaza from the awful terror of Hamas. And you were in the Gaza Strip today. Yes. You met Palestinians who are fighting Hamas because finally they see that they have a future. They can rid themselves of this awful tyranny that not only holds our hostages, but holds 2 million Palestinians in Gaza hostage. That's got to end.
Are you saying today that you will take control of the entire 26-mile Gaza Strip, as it was 20 years ago to this month in 2005?
Well, we don't want to keep it. We want to have a security perimeter. We don't want to govern it. We don't want to be there as a governing body. We want to hand it over to Arab forces that will govern it properly without threatening us and giving Gazans a good life. That's not possible with Hamas. The only way that you're going to have a different future is to get rid of this neo-Nazi army. The Hamas are monsters. Look at what they're doing to our people. Look at what they're doing to the way they massacred, raped, beheaded our people, our men and women, burned our babies. And they are really cruel to their own people, because when we try to take them away from the combat zones, they shoot them. They want people to be civilian casualties. They want a starvation policy that they themselves are trying to put into being, and we're doing everything to reverse that. They have to go. I think President Trump has said it. You have to see two things in Gaza. You have to see Hamas eliminated, and you have to have the hostages released. And he's absolutely right.
Okay. This would be an absolute disaster, and it's not just me talking. Former members of the Israeli military and special forces and Secret Service have said that this would be a disaster, trying to occupy all of Gaza. Israel has lost a significant number of military just in what they're doing at the moment. You would need tens of thousands of troops, perhaps hundreds of thousands of troops, to occupy all of Gaza. And of course, the casualties would rocket on the Israeli side and of course on the Palestinian side. But if this is just from looking at it through the prism of the Israeli government, this would be a disaster. But Netanyahu doesn't seem to care. He needs a continuation of this situation in order to remain in power. This is what it's about. This is why he was picking fights with Lebanon. This is why he was picking fights with Iran. This is why he will refuse to negotiate to get the hostages back. The last time there was a negotiation, hostages were released. But now he's moved away from that. People within his cabinet have said openly, it's not about the hostages. It's about the land. We want to occupy the land. And he's saying we don't want to keep it. But as we've seen, his position on things moves a lot. So he may be telling the United States, the European Union, allies around the world, don't worry, we're not going to occupy and hold Gaza. We don't want that. We just want to occupy it temporarily so we can get Arab forces in, and then we can have a government in Gaza that is friendly to us. But that's not democracy. That's not the will of the Palestinian people. The Palestinian people are not even being consulted here. Netanyahu is saying, this is what we're going to do, and this is what we're going to enforce. We will decide which forces go in, obviously, when it comes to the Arab forces. This is going to be a disaster. But once again, it seems that Netanyahu does not care, because it's about him. It's about him staying in power. He needs to maintain a sort of hot or cold conflict so that he doesn't go to jail for corruption. The Israeli people can see this, but there's very little they can do about it while his government remains in position. the far right within his administration want this sort of action. They're happy to see more and more destruction. They don't care about the consequences. And they're happy to prop him up in order to maintain this. And Netanyahu, whether he agrees with these people or not, simply doesn't care, because at the end of the day, it's about staying in power. I don't know what else to say about this. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.